Good morning. Yeah, so last night I was driving back onto the campus and a problem happened with my car. The transmission started to make some funny noises. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. So I woke up this morning and I think I just need to go get it fixed. Now, most of you know I have a 2012 Great Wall Haval H6. I bought this car about 3 or 4 months ago and I absolutely love it. It's got just about 100,000 kilometers on it. It's clean, it runs great, and when I bought it I knew I was going to have to replace the clutch for the manual transmission. So I've been prepared for this repair. I was just kind of hoping it would last maybe 1 or 2 more months. So here's my car. It's a little dirty because I went and had some fun yesterday. Now, I'm not an auto mechanic, but I can, if something's wrong with it, I can research it and find out exactly what it is. And it doesn't seem like too big of a deal. It's going to cost a little bit of money though, but I was prepared for that. I knew it. The joys of owning a used car. So again, she runs smooth. It still shifts okay. It's just when you depress the clutch down to the floor, it's got a long travel, and when it gets down to the bottom it makes a something like a grinding bearing sound. It's rather disturbing, to be honest. But I looked through the engine, and the belts are good. There are no leaks. The hydraulic fluid is full, and I followed it, all the lines, and there's nothing wet. There's no leaks there. So I think it's just the clutch. All right, so let's see here. If I depress the clutch, listen. Yeah. So all right. So the clutch is not slipping. It still grabs really well, but that is a disturbing sound, and I think it's just time I need to go get it replaced. Today is the day before a major holiday. Starting tomorrow, all of China is going to be on holiday for 5 days, I believe. And so this is the last day I can get it done. I'm going to go down to the Haval dealership and hopefully they can square me away today. If not, it's not a big deal. I mean, I still have my e-bike, which gets me around town just fine. And traveling around Chinese cities is very easy with public transportation and DD. I had no plans to travel anyways. I'm not going to be leaving Zhongshan. I was just going to stay around here and go to the gym, go do some hiking and get some work done, some lesson planning and some riding. This is not going to be a big inconvenience for me. So even if they have to keep it through the holiday, I'll be okay with that. I'll live. But I've never been there before. I've never gone to a 4S shop here in China, and I'm pretty certain when I get down there nobody's going to speak English, and my Chinese skills are not up to par when it comes to mechanical issues. So my normal translator that I would usually have with me is traveling right now, so I'm on my own for this. The Haval dealership is about 2.5 miles from me. So I'm gonna limp this down there and pray I can get there. So come along with me. It's going to be a little bit of an adventure today. So yeah, as I'm driving it, last night I thought I had lost hydraulic pressure, but this morning things seem to be okay. It's shifting well, the clutch is grabbing well. It's just when you depress the clutch, you get that horrible sound. Now, I can probably drive it for a little bit longer, but I'd rather not, push my luck. And that sound is rather horrible. And to be honest with you, when I drive, I ride the clutch pretty well. So it's just my driving habits. Okay, so I'm here at the Haval dealership. So as you can see, they put the plastic on everything. And then from here, this is the mechanics bay, and then they lead you in here. It's quite nice. It's actually a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to peruse around a little bit, relax. They offer free coffee and water, of course. This is the mechanics bay, so you can look directly into what they're working on and how they're working on it. So while I'm here and I'm waiting, I might as well take a look at the other models here on the floor. You know, I'm a big fan of Haval. They got some interesting stuff. This here is the H6, the current model H6. Again, mine's, 8 years old. It's roughly the same size, but a much different layout, especially in the interior. That's very nice, actually. Here's the H7, which is a little bit wider, a little bit bigger, definitely a lot more sporty. Similar interior to the H6, but Haval has these F-series models, which are also crossovers, but a lot lower, a lot more sporty, and a lot more modern. Wow, that's really impressive looking. And here's the F7, which is one of these SUVs with like a sloping rear hatch. This one's got like a race car interior. This is the Haval M6, which I don't know the real difference between an M6 and an H6, to be honest. Yeah, see, this is more like the interior of mine. As you can see, the shifter comes out of the dash just like mine. So I think this is more of a copy of what my H6 is, to be honest. Now it's called an M6. It's about the same size. This rear C-pillar thing is very popular in Chinese SUVs. It's something I'm kind of getting used to. Now this is something that is a brand new thing here in China. Now they had pickup trucks before, of course, but they're usually municipal vehicles with diesel engines and, quite frankly, not the greatest qualities. A lot of these trucks you see have these reflectors along the bed here, and then they have spray painted on the back their license plate because they're commercial vehicles. But I'm seeing more and more of these as regular passenger vehicles. The truck culture in China is not the same as it is in, say, America or the Philippines, but it's starting to gain ground. And this one looks very, very nice. It's got nice soft materials inside. Very modern interior. I have no idea what the engine is like. Let's see here, they call it luxury. Very spacious, very roomy. See, I like this, man. If these trucks can prove their quality over time, I'd take one over an SUV. Of course, as an American, it's definitely more my style. This is the F7, or the F series. This one's got a very driver-centric interior. I love how the designs of the dashes here, everything is really high quality materials. Very well put together. And over here you have the small little H2, which is a really good looking little car, but very, very small. But still very high quality. Haval's got a great reputation as a Chinese manufacturer all throughout the world for providing high quality at a good value. So far I'm very impressed with the quality of the service. Well, it is what it is. It's bad news, and it needs a whole new clutch. Yeah, I was right. The bearing is broken, and I just said, look, replace the whole assembly. It's got 100,000 kilometers on it, so yeah, it's probably a good idea to do the whole thing, and I had planned for it. So it's gonna cost approximately 10,000 kwai. But here's the thing, because it happened the day before a holiday and they don't have the parts, they need to order them, and then I have to wait 10 days. So they're gonna keep my car for 10 days. They don't want me driving it. They said it was too dangerous. So I have to live 10 days without a car. It's fine. I lived 3 years without a car here in China. So, and I still have my e-bike, and you know what? The weather is absolutely beautiful this time of year to go riding. So I'll make the best of it.